How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Danganronpa THH. Now, all we need to do now, I think, before we start the trial is go and check out that DVD that Curator found in the headmaster's room. So I brought us back down here to save a bit of time because we have to walk back to the AV room. Let's check it out and then maybe do the final trial, I guess. We'll see. We'll see if that's how it goes. Can we use it? We should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well, then I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoka gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I set into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka. Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in God, well, who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then. Are you ready to begin?
And that's the headmaster, right? The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
You're a headmaster. That means you're a teacher, right? Come on. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
We need dirt on you?
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
She knew that?
Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? Except... What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Okay, he is who I thought he was. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. That's it? There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now, but this... only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard, because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Oh my god, it's me. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Is there one of these with every single one of us?
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But then the I in here and now had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talk to him like this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that? Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
It's different to stay here for the rest of your life or staying here for the rest of your life and having to murder each other.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
What is going on? Once again the video cut out. From there the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said they agreed to live at this school forever. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his questions, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. which of course meant the DVD player wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when does it matter? Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. Words to live by, huh? That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass, he cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd asked them the question, and they'd all say yes. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seems to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Okay, I still have no idea who the mastermind is. I'm gonna pin it on Hero. I'm gonna say he's playing the dumb card so he could get away with murder.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
More words to live by, Jesus. You're like a quote-a-day calendar, Monokuma.
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn.
Okay, that's enough.
Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
So you keep saying.
Anyway, let's get started.
Shall we?
The beginning of the end of the class trial.
Okay.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Here we go. Go away. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time our lives will be on the line. The last hope and despair. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Dude, I don't even know where to start here. Man, I hope we can figure this out. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're really Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here real soon. And just like she said... Byakuya! Byakuya? Oh, that's right, they were trying to avoid me. They arrived one after another. But they're all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hero? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear.
Go away.
Oh, I'm on
Strong
fire.
silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will just be fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it could be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I? Crap. No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy gas faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
The final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair. Maximum sorrow. Gross.
Fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time, it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know?
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than to hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. How often do we do that? Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Why does Hina look so angry? I mean, he always looks terrified, so... Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Alright, let's do this. Started making my way toward the opening, step by step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and 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 deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Well then, let's begin. Here we go. I don't have any new skills, I don't think, still. I haven't had the opportunity, unfortunately. Nah. Let's just roll with what we got. We can handle it. We've been doing alright recently.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Lame.
So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
You lied last time, you dipshit.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
If Monokuma is controlled by someone, it can't be any of us, because we're all standing here, no one's in the control room. Well, none of us are in the control room.
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me! I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
What? Group photo, places to check, Headmaster's E-handbook.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right!
How do you have evidence?
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Oh, come on, Annie, you know better than that.
I have evidence of my own.
You're not as much of an idiot as Hero.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
How do they all have evidence of the same thing?
Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. There's no doubt this is a trap Monokuma set. He set it up so we would suspect each other, and I have something that proves it.
You
What?
guys have all been working together, haven't you?
Group
I
photo?
have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Group photo, places to check,
Hey, you stole
Headmaster's
my
E-handbook.
line.
I guess
You're
group
all out
photo?
to get me. I'm sure of it.
There's only one place
I
we can
have
use
evidence
this.
of my own.
Here we go.
What a coincidence.
We got a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right.
Evidence
33%.
that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Got him.
No, that's wrong. It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
And each person has
Well,
one missing
yeah.
themselves.
Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
I figured as much, in which
Hero,
case...
you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Shut up, Hero. This one too, just like I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
Unfortunately, these two dumb ones here. I can't believe I fooled Byakuya as well, though.
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
I mean, Byakuya is a total wanker, but he's not an idiot.
Huh?
Or maybe he
I
is.
laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. Yeah, he gave it to us in the gym. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is... the ones who got the photos.
I got it!
Yeah.
In each
Duh.
case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
I guess Byakuya's got one too, right?
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Stop cheating, you bare bastard.
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Byakuya's picture. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something... Ah.
Can you just forget about the photo
Did
already?
they give us a new truth bullet?
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
But what are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But Is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
No, because we all got missing memory.
What do you
To some
mean?
extent. The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Amnesia. Memory, like I said. Where's my ace at? There it is. Bam!
Now I understand. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Well, you'd presume that he made us lose our memories, wouldn't you? Not just per chance all of us lost our memories. It's only natural they wouldn't believe it, but no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. The DVD. Right? Interview DVD. Why is it 5? That's so many.
You're
It's gotta be about the
saying we
DVD.
all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No.
You remember
it's
this,
wrong.
lady?
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that.
Weirdo.
It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
Are we even allowed?
The headmaster
He broke it
did,
before.
in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
What would that be?
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We all said yes.
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could,
But we had context,
even me.
right? He obviously told, because he said, under the circumstances, I suppose we have no choice, which means he knows more of that Makoto, knows more about it than current Makoto.
I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
We need context first, before we can make that decision.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
You could believe it if you knew that the rest of the world was a sulfur-raining hellfire, you know what I mean?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
I didn't mean to skip that.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
I'm sure it was an accident.
This
Yeah.
is all making my head hurt.
Your head and Hero's head weren't built for thinking, so...
And this isn't like some
Go have a
normal
lie down.
memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
Good question.
How? Come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original
You mean
motive.
The motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
When he gave us the DVDs about how everything on the outside was collapsing.
It sure does.
How our families were missing and shit.
That part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we got an argument thing. Monokuma control room, Mukuro Ikusaba's profile, headmaster's handbook. Okay.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm
Yes.
sure of.
But when
Agreed.
you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Because they're one of us.
What does make me so sure?
Oh, because
Exactly.
the control room's
You're
here.
just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here.
Someone was controlling him from
the
here.
mastermind is probably a million...
Don't be dumb.
No, that's wrong.
Don't be dumb. You know that the control room's here.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you
Right now
find
he's in the
some
control room.
evidence or something?
Because he's controlling Monokuma right now.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma.
Oh yeah.
The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
But then, how are we controlling Monokuma right now?
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
It must be one of the dead people isn't actually dead. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants. But not this again. How many times is he gonna say the same sentence?
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me!
I blame Makoto!
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic.
He's trying to
The
trick us already.
mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
That's a good point. We've been over everything.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
That's true.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the other ones.
I got it!
The old
All of
wounds.
the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
When was it that she tried to kill us in our sleep?
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
Her file said she never got injured at all.
You're wrong.
she denied me before I could even say anything.
God, you're so weird.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
You're very weird. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Good point. Her profile said she never got hurt. Makuru Ikusaba's profile, yeah.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So,
Yeah.
when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
I missed!
You didn't deny me this time, Whimsy.
I tried to.
You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Nice. Burn.
Mukuro was the
I tried to
ultimate
aim at the right
soldier.
thing, but I missed.
She
It was
must have
spinning.
been in
What am I gonna do?
battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she...
Got him.
No, that's
I was
wrong.
ready for you that time.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely... Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
Can we get Genocide Jack back?
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school, in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yeah, because she was the ultimate soldier. How could anyone take her on? Even Sakura would have had a hard time taking her down.
When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
You'd have to get a jump on her, or trap her, or something,
Unless
I don't
anyone
know.
has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
But
Good.
if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
Just nobody had found the body.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
It was last night.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. Mastermind?
I got it!
It had to be.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question.
You can't jump
Your
in.
assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
No one's listening to you anyway, Monokuma. Go sit in your fucking chair and shut up.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way that Mukuro was the one who attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Because Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Oh, on that hand. Compared to that masked attacker. It should be obvious. Monokuma File 5, that's not helpful. Is it?
You never saw
The tattoo.
their face,
On the right hand.
So
Right
you
hand.
can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand?
Yes.
Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
I hope not. Her most notable feature, the tattoo, marked their membership in Fenrir. Yes, it was on her right hand.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask.
We can know who it wasn't.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
God damn it. Okay, maybe I did it run the wrong way, or maybe it was because I missed.
You never
Alright.
saw their face,
I'll grab
right?
Mukuro Ikusaba and I'll shoot it at the right
So you
hand.
can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's
And then we're gonna have to
another
wrap
part
this
of the
episode up 'cause
attacker
we're out
we
of
can
time.
use to prove it wasn't her.
And this is going to be a long trial, I can tell.
And what is this other part? Is it the right hand?
Yes.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
Because it was holding the knife.
And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But
Oh.
that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you.
So you're going to pin it on Kyoko.
But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Of course.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything. Kyoko is removing her gloves. Alright, we're going to wrap this one up here. We're going to cliffhanger it right there because we're at the 40-minute mark now. And we've probably got at least another hour worth of trial to go. And ending. I assume this will bring us to the end. But, yeah, lots to do. And I still have no idea who the mastermind is. So we should get on that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll see you in the next one.